the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Miami Heat. For Miami, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. When you look at Charlotte, when you saw them in the playoffs in 2014, you saw just how important Al Jefferson, healthy, was to that team. How far can he take them?
I think he could take them pretty far, but Ernie, they can't be too reliant on Al Jefferson last year. Last year in the playoffs, when he was hurt, he had the hobble foot, they came up short. We all know he'd do a lot of scoring, but the team is bound.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. They had a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
Kevin, they may be the most dangerous team in the NBA right now. They're certainly not who you'd want to have to take on in the playoffs, that's for sure, with the way they're playing.
Yeah, they've got a lot of momentum going here at the end of the regular season, and that's exactly what you want. They're a dangerous team.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the forward spots, James and Haslem. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. And it's Bosh in at the 5 down low. They get the rebound, and that one's good.
They get the first bucket of the game there.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
And here's Miami. Last time they met was in Miami.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now here's Walker after LeBron James's miss. Stevenson with it. He's picked up by James. Stevenson passes to Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Jefferson's got his first 2 points of the night. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss. Guys, they were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
Now, here's Walker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Stevenson drives in. There's the bucket. Good. Stevenson's got his first 2 points.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Lance Stevenson, the all-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball in New York State. And that's something when you consider, Clark, the great players who came before him.
Yeah, to be at the top of that list says a lot about his high school career. He actually led Lincoln High School to an unprecedented 4 straight city basketball championships. There's a reason his nickname is Born Ready.
Here's James after the basket by Noah Vonleh. James kicks to Wade. They need this, and he lays it up and in.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Now here's Walker, averaging 12 points a game. Good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Haslem. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Over in the corner, Cole. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Cole's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Jefferson. And it's Walker penetrating. Vonleh dishes to Jefferson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. He kicks to Walker. High post shot. That one rolling around and rims out.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
He dishes it to Jefferson, and he jams it with authority.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Offensive rebound.
Really good defense, but you got to set better screens than that offensively.
The dish now to Cole. Passes it to Wade. LeBron James on the wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
Now here's Wade. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Charlotte in the lead.
And for Charlotte, as you said, you know, part of it is feeling good with their direction, but also they should feel good that they actually have a direction after the way the last few years have been.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket. You know, having a direction, as you mentioned, had been a problem with Charlotte because they seem to change their minds every year about who they were going to be, and they did it for the last decade or so. Now it seems as though the base is solid, and they've got an idea of how they want to build and who they want to build around, and they've got a group that can grow together.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Now here's Walker. There's the pick. And it's Zeller atop the key. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Chris Bosh.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the free throw. Some changes for Charlotte. Biombo is checked in for Vonleh. Henderson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Gary Neal subbed in for Kemba Walker. And a new group in for the Heat. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Bosh. Lewis comes in for Udonis Haslem. Miller's checked in for LeBron. And Allen subbed in for Norris Cole. Now here's Wade, averaging 19 points per contest. Lewis outside. Back to Wade. And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 1.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. Well, that shot keeps them at 100% from the field this quarter.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Steve Clifford had a few moments to share with me. We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not fight for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Wade following the basket by Gerald Henderson. Miller outside. Off target from outside.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Here's Neal. Here's Zeller. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And then Wade slams it in.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Stevenson passes to Zeller. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Cody Zeller out of Indiana, the younger brother of Tyler Zeller, who was drafted in 2012. And Cody at 6'11" played center for the Hoosiers. More of a power forward, though, at the NBA level.
And as most of you know, Cody Zeller from a family of 7-footers with older, bigger brothers. He had to develop his guard skills and learn to score away from the basket.
You know, Kevin, he actually played point guard on his high school JV team, you know, going back a few years. So he has the skills to play the 4. He's an underrated athlete, too, and I thought that would be the case, having watched him at Indiana. I like what I've seen from him thus far.
And so Zeller nails both of them. 41 seconds left to play here in the first. Wade drives in, shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Stevenson with it. He's got 9. Dishes to Zeller. Feeds to Biombo. Hands the 12-footer. And the Hornets lead by 7.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Wade outside, shoots, and he gets the jumper to drop. Wade's got 8. Here is Stevenson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Tune in next Sunday night, January 25th. Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. Live from Chicago. Be there.
And the first quarter is in the books. about ready to get underway. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Bismack Biyombo is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Henderson. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Neal in at the 2. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Here's Cole, guarded by Walker. Kicks it to Cole. Puts up a 3, and he gets the bucket. Cole's got 10.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Charlotte leading by 4, and Walker kicks to Biyombo. Right side Jefferson. And Oden pulls it down. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Miller outside. He feeds it to Cole. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
I'll tell you what, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that Cleveland game turns out.
Here's Neal. Off on the layup.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Oden using his post move to get the 2 points. Oden's got his first bucket of the night. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's the pass to Henderson. Tries from 16. Jefferson's shot is off. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Allen inside the 3-point line, and too long on the shot. Charlotte in the lead to the paint. Here's Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Lewis on the way. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well,
shaking his head.
You know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Cole, guarded by Walker. And it's Miller penetrating. Allen outside, looking for Oden. He gets it there. Shot from 6, and he gets it to go. Oden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Hornets leading by 4. Oden comes with a double team. Jefferson against Lewis. Pass to Walker. Back to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Shot left block. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 6. And Cole kicks to Miller. Allen for 3. And the shot is good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Lewis comes to help. Neal dishes to Walker. Here's Neal, defended by Allen. Outside, Walker. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. They get it again. Al Jefferson again. Jefferson's got 8 points.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint. Al Jefferson is really a unique scorer inside. He doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. He doesn't tally that many assists. What he does do is make shots inside while taking great care of the basket.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is developing his jump shot, but he's got everything else in his game. As Coach Steve Clifford said, first, he's an A1 competitor, and he's one of the few guys in the league that can night in and night out defend primary scorers and make it hard on them. He's team first. He just brings so much to our team. Gentlemen, back to you.
A great energy player, Doris. Thanks. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Jefferson with the excellent pump fake. Unusual, Steve, in that it really looks nothing like his shot. He just lifts the ball, and defenders always seem to bite on it.
Yeah, you know, it's that deception, and sometimes it looks, you know, almost comical, and yet defenders go for it. So it's obviously an effective move, and I think it's also his mentality. He's trying to trick defenders and elude them instead of, you know, trying to draw contact.
Here's Cole, guarded by Walker, and Cole kicks to Hassel. The drive by James. Oh, yes, the turnaround. LeBron's got 7 points.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Here's Walker. The shot is off. Nice D from Bosch. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Back to Stevenson. Stevenson left side and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat trail by 3. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. He's guarded by Stevenson. Wade passes to Bosch. Lets it go from 11. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Walker goes in. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. For Charlotte, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. He hits both from the stripe. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. James. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Here's Stevenson. And James pulls it down.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Bosch, a screen on Kidd-Gilchrist. James dishes to Bosch. 9 feet out, and it's Miami with another.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. There's Vonleh. 6 points for him. On the wing, Stevenson. And it's Walker penetrating. And Zeller kicks to Vonleh. It's tipped. And it's Miami with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Here's Stevenson. No luck. Excellent D from Wade.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Over in the corner, Cole. And it comes off the front of the rim.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Shot by Zeller, no good. Now here is Haslam. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Uncovered. And he gets it to go. Stevenson's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
James. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach, how happy with the team's offense and pace are you at this point?
The pace, yeah, right now. It's early, so we know they're a veteran team here at home. There'll be several runs in this game.
Coach, thank you, guys. We know they want this up-tempo.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the half. Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Walker having a fantastic game. He has 12 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
On the floor for Miami. On the wings, it's D. Wade and LeBron James. Haslam and Bosch up front, and it's Cole in at the point guard.
Well, if you remember early in Eric Spoelstra's head coaching career, when he was new and the big three were assembled, there were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach.
And Coach Spoelstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's a grinder.
No question about it, Kevin. Got to start as a video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly but surely. He's grown as an assistant under some terrific mentors, and now he's really, I think, one of the best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football training facilities, NFL camps. He really tries to broaden his position.
He sure does, and you can see evidence of that in how he handles himself. Al Jefferson is the mayor of the left block. Has that signature right-handed jump hook, which is virtually impossible to stop. Kind of like a one-handed push shot if you compared it to anything, but with his size and really high release, it's still hard to get to if you're defending it.
Cole, the pass to LeBron. Now the feed to Cole. Goes up on the high post. Cannot hit. Walker with some nice D.
Gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
And Jefferson can really palm the basketball. Big hands. And Steve, don't you think that helps his control on that jump hook?
Oh, yeah, no question. The ability to gather and go up with one hand, leaving the other hand free to ward off the defender. It's a big reason why he's got such a low rate of turnovers for a go-to scorer down on the block.
Wade outside. James against Kid Gilchrist. Free throw line jump shot. That's good. 16 points for LeBron. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug of war back and forth affair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, there's no doubting Charlotte a much improved defense last season. Coach Steve Clifford said to take the next step, we're going to have to become more balanced, play the same level of defense and do a better job offensively. We need more aspects to our offense. For one, consistency getting up the floor and attacking before the defense is set. Can they do it? We'll see, guys.
They've added some pieces, Doris. We'll see how they do. Thanks. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Gary Neal comes in for Kemba Walker. And Miami also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Stevenson trying.
Oh, hammer time. Hammer time. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Stevenson left side. And that one's good. Stevenson's got 17.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Took him no time at all on that one. LeBron's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. He kicks it to Henderson. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. He has 5.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Bosch, the screen. And Cole kicks to Bosch. Stolen by Henderson. He dishes it to Neal. To the inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Haslam. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. To the middle. Vonleh dishes to Jefferson. A second chance effort. LeBron with the block. And that is good. And that's now 11 points for Al Jefferson.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
James sets the screen for Allen. A rebound by Jefferson. Jefferson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good by Henderson. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, and that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
Here's Haslam, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Zeller in for Vonleh. And then for Miami, Greg Oden, he's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for James. And Mike Miller subbed in for Norris Cole. Neal passes to Biombo. Here's Stevenson. Here's Zeller. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Lewis on the way. Latre. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
That corner 3, I think, is the easiest three-point shot on the court for most guys. And with him, with no defender, that's automatic.
Here's Neal. 6 to shoot. Stevenson outside. Charlotte no good that time either.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that 3, but he couldn't convert.
Allen outside. The dish to Haslam. There's the triple. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Haslam. Haslam's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hornets trail by 8. Charlotte calls timeout.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Vonleh's checked in for Biombo. Wade, he's checked in for Miami. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He'd like them to concentrate on their transition game, to keep the tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. His other point of emphasis was that they need to be making sharp entry passes into the paint and operating their offense out of the low post. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's Neal. Wade is covering. They get it back. Here's Vonleh. And there's the call on Udonis Haslem. Charlotte making a switch here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. Heat also with a sub. Chris Bosh is checked in for Udonis Haslem. Vonleh kicks to Henderson. Pass to Neal. Henderson against Allen. And the Hornets miss again. The Heat leading by 5.
Gerald Henderson certainly helped by the acquisition of Al Jefferson, which created some space for him on the perimeter. And he's made great strides with his outside shot over his career.
1:39 left in the third quarter. From deep, Neal. That's good. Neal's got 5 points so far.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Lewis with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Bosh. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Hornets trail by 6. Dishes to Zeller. The Hornets rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Blocked. Wade outside. Lewis sets the pick for Wade. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Henderson kicks to Vonleh. Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Now here's Wade. 12 points for him. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. The Heat have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And so here's Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. And it's Walker penetrating. Puts up the baby hook. And it's blocked by Bosh. Fires for 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Heat out front as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Tune in next Sunday, January 25th. Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Kyrie Irving and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Live from Cleveland. Do not miss it.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Well, tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect, the gorgeous feed there.
The Heat leading by 9. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Inside you have Vonleh and Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
And for Kid Gilchrist, the knock has always been about his outside shooting ability. You know, his shot has a big hitch in it. He shoots it on the way down, so there's a lot of fundamental issues with that stroke.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for Charlotte. Miller kicks to Cole. Heat moving the ball around. Wade against Stevenson. Clock at 6. Back to Wade. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, you look at that shooting motion for MKG. Boy, that thing is broke at this point. It's going to be hard for him to fix it, but I think he can. I think it's still not beyond being modified. If that happens, the sky's the limit. He just turned 21, so he's got a chance to get that jumper right.
Baseline try, and that one's good by Bosch. And the Heat lead by 8.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. Walker the pass to Stevenson. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Covered by Miller. From deep, Walker. Walker missing again. Miami leading by 8. Now James. Miller outside. Back to LeBron. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Feeds it to Walker. On the wing, Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for the Heat. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Charlotte calls timeout.
You know, for Dwayne Wade, he's an athlete who's grown accustomed to having his personal life and his public life intersect. But he's found a way to turn that into a positive, selling the rights to a sitcom based on his experiences as a player and a parent.
fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets it to go. And Wade, generous, sharing his experiences for sure. Steve, he even released a training app for smartphones last season.
You know, I used it, Kevin. I ended up dominating my old man league in San Diego, so I'm really grateful to Dwayne for his generosity.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession, and the Heat making a change here. Allen's checked in. Hornets trail by 6. Kid Gilchrist sets the pick for Walker. Stevenson drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen. Stevenson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Cole dishes to Bosch. 13 feet away. Vonleh with the rebound.
Boy, that's a shocking miss. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor, and the defense was nowhere to be found.
Stevenson kicks to Jefferson. The jump hook. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
LeBron passes to Cole. And it comes off the front of the rim. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Walker against Allen. Kicks it to Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Bosch. And he's able to get it back. They retain possession. Vonleh's shot is good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
Haslam a screen on Kid Gilchrist. It's Allen on the wing to end the drought. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Allen.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Walker dishes to Stevenson. Back to Walker. He feeds it to Jefferson. Lets it go from 11. That's good. Jefferson's got 9 points here in the second half. And here is James. Bosch sets the pick for LeBron. And Haslam has it in the corner. And Cole kicks to Allen. There's a screen. And there's the pass to Haslam. Jefferson against Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Jefferson.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
They've been fighting to get back into it, chipping away little by little, and it's paid off.
And that one falls for Walker. Miami trailing. Here's Cole. The kick out to Bosch. Nice shot from the wing. Bosch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential that they're going to pull this game out. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Shot is no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. That's good from Allen on the assist from Cole. 8 points for Allen. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Walker the pass to Stevenson. Here's Jefferson. Miami grabs the miss. James with it. Pass to Bosch. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can give you.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Stevenson's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Pass to LeBron. Haslam, a screen on Stevenson. LeBron drives in.
What a game for LeBron. He has 20 points and 5 assists.
I had no idea we'd be seeing a performance like this one today.
Totally dominant. I mean, pure domination.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for them here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
Well, you just knew he wasn't going to miss there. Not with so much riding him.
Outside, Walker. And that one's good. Walker's got 20 points.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The Heat with the lead. There's a minute left in the game. Here's LeBron. Money!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Jefferson. Bosch with some nice D. And the Heat shooting 40% in the fourth. The feed to LeBron. Haslam, a screen on Jefferson.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
And it's Walker again missing.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. The Heat making a switch here. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
Talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up. Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Stevenson dishes to Walker. And it's off from three-point range. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Stevenson. It's offline from half court. And so it's Miami winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
LeBron, tell us about this team's approach defensively and how you've